attracted you to Pride International, and when did you join? Can you enlighten us?
Certainly, it all happens, like I said again, it all happened by the will of God, by divine intervention indeed. So I was suffering severely in pain for the past 20 years with my back nerve problem, or you can call it cauda equina. And I've tried many, like I said again, superfood, and I've gone through many resources. But what happened was that was just a placebo effect. So when someone introduced me a new technology that can do a lot of things, I was skeptical in the first place.
Yes, we all are actually.
Yes, we all are, and I do not have anybody to turn out to ask question. But what's happening after I received the first device in July last year?
All right.
And I was actually suffering from chronic asthmatic. I was suffering from bad acute reflux of acid reflux, gastric, and I was also suffering with my bowels. On top of that, I'm already 58 years young. 58. I'm a father of 9 kids and a grandfather of 2 grandchildren. So I'm not I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So right? So I have more complication, and my health was deteriorating. So when I first got hold of it, and I was actually doing they call it blow baby blow, and I was doing on myself the therapy within 3 treatment in the first week. 90% of the pain just gone away. Wow. So I was taken aback and caught by surprise, and I want to know what this device, the technology behind it. So when I first come to know that, it was like it's a new knowledge all over again to understand how does your body work right at the cellular level.
So you basically got into the opportunity by trying the product first, right?
Yes.
And when it helped you, that is when you started looking into the business opportunity.
Correct. So I always believe that you can't put the cart before the horse. The product has to sell by itself. It talks by itself. So what happened was that through sharing, right? And it was actually a blessing in disguise despite the pandemic situation. So we in Brunei, we're in the lockdown. You can't go out from your house and all that. But I started to learn Zoom. I don't know Zoom at my age, right? As long as it's A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, I guess that is fine. And when I first started doing the Zoom, I have audience from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Brunei, and also from the Philippines. And what actually triggers the moment when I start sharing from the Philippines, and it's Philippines opens up the
whole world.
Yes, the rest is history. We have a lot of Americans in USA who has benefited tremendously from this great device, and also people all over Europe. So we have so many testimony, and it's just feels so great because when they come back to us and they say that how it has improved their health, and that is really a turning point. It become a mission for us that what we want to do is spread the good word that every home, no matter where you are, you need to have this device as your first aid kit. So that's how it goes all about.
I'm with you actually. I mean, the reason why I'm here is also because I've tested the product and I'm very passionate about it, and I like to help humanity. And I believe strongly that this iTerra Care product can do the job very, very well. And yes, hopefully one day, every household will not just have 1 unit, but more than 1 unit. All right. And
add to that, James, with today's speech that even the group president, Dr. Stephen, was mentioning, it's not just every home. You're going to see it in every saloon. You're going to see it in every clinic. You're going to see it in every veterinarian. They got to know about this device itself, how it actually change everything and give what your cells needed and restore your health back to what is conditioned before.
Well, I've actually did some research, Norash. I've actually did some research because I'm kind of a meticulous kind of person, and I like to be factual. So when someone tells me that, hey, this thing works, I say, okay, first of all, can you prove that there is terahertz, right? So that one is not a problem because I receive all the documents. Then I went into the science and I actually discovered that terahertz frequency does stimulate stem cells. And to me, that's like, whoa, that's amazing. Because I know stem cells being undifferentiated, once you stimulate it, it will become, differentiated by going to different organs in our body and it will do the healing. It'll do the repair and the replacement of your damaged cells. So that's why there are so many wonderful testimonials, and I hope to interview each and every one of them. You know what I mean? I just want to share the good news with everybody out there.
Correct. So before that, it's all about knowledge, and you have to be in the know to have the edge over your health. I mean, I went right to Switzerland just to get the apple stem cell, and I even flew down to the US just to get to know about DNA repair. But what is happening was that it's all a placebo effects, because actually, as you say, we have our very own adult stem cell that lies in the bone marrow, has been hibernating in the cold storage.
Absolutely. And I find the spine, the whole coccyx area, that is a lot of stem cells are there. So you just blow it there. Wow, you're gonna have tremendous effect.
I mean, I like to have a lot of medical practitioners will do a research on it. I would say that it's a reprogram of your whole DNA all over again, because God's created human being that it can heal by itself.
Yes.
You can wait and let Mother Nature to take its course. It's going to take some time, but with science and innovation, you can actually benefit from all this tremendously and make it work faster for you. Just like you can actually ride a horse from one end of America and goes to the other end of America. But with all the technology that we have, we can take a flight and we can reach to our destination much faster and in a better condition. So likewise, with the technology in iTheraCare, the terahertz frequency that actually benefit the cell, that's what is triggering vibration of millions per second, that is just mind-blowing. It starts to rejuvenate and get back your cells to become the cells of your eye, the cell of your all the organs, and over time all that will become a new organ all over again. So that explains why people are experiencing reverse aging.
Yes. Because you are rejuvenating, you're replacing your old cells, you're getting younger, right? And you and I, we would like to get younger, right?
Yes, I mean, as the saying goes, you're never too old to be young all over again.
Absolutely. I agree with you. That's why we have Prime International, which stands for the prime of your life, right?
Yes.
And one more thing, Norashid, that I have found out in the research is that it actually helps your central nervous system, which is amazing. It is basically your thoughts, your neurons, your cell communication. And that's why we have testimonials from all over the world of people who have difficulty in their speeches and things like that after blow, and there you go. So, well, I guess, this is enough information for those of you who are watching this for the first time, for you to at least try the product, right? I mean, skeptical people like Mr. Norashid and myself, we tried the product and it works, all right? You don't have to necessarily do the business. You try the product first, get convinced, and then you can consider the other part of it.
I just want to put it in a very single line. It's a treatment without medication.
Yep.
So amazing. Nothing invasive, non-contact, and non-consumable. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain, perhaps.
Yep, absolutely. Agree with you 100%. Well, Mr. Norashid, I'm so happy that, I finally get to start this live stream, and the first guest to be with me is none other than you, all right, whom I've known for several years now. And it's also good that you are sharing with the world this wonderful iTheraCare. And I believe soon we're going to have another wonderful product, which is, I don't know if I should say it now, but maybe I should.
You may say it, because it's all involved in
yeah, I know. It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline, right?
It's in the pipeline.
Yes. So this will be 7 Wonders Water. Amazing. There you go, right? but it's not going to look exactly like that. It's going to be, our own version. So we are very excited because this opportunity does not start and end with iTerra Care. It's only the beginning. It's only the tip of the iceberg. We're just beginning. Yeah.
Let me just give you an insight tip. All right. So what you want to do is you have to be dealing with something that is technology, something that is relevant with the current situation that has stretched from the pandemic that goes into the endemic. So anything that you want to counter all this, it has to be relevant with technology. So what Thrive International is dealing is something that is way ahead of time. We have to anticipate, right? So what is coming, the endemic, we are not out of the woods. So we have a iTerra Care, that is your first aid kit. And with dependent, that will be your first line of defense. Amazing. With the 7 wonders, this is going to capture the world.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Very
definitely will. Definitely. I agree with you. Amazing. So thank you once again, Mr. Noor Rashid.
My pleasure. And good mornings to everyone.